Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Expos. A whole lot of work went into the last offseason for this franchise with a new home and a new identity starting this year. Heidi Watney has more on the rebirth of this organization.
Matt, it's been a hectic offseason for the front office and players alike as the franchise has finally made the move that's been in the works for some time now. There's plenty of excitement in their new city as fans have embraced their new hometown heroes, and you can feel the buzz all over town as fans look for sightings of the players out and about. With the offseason business concluded, though, it is time to settle in for the first season of this new chapter in franchise history.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Dennis Martinez gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a fun one to watch. This guy's been around the block for a while, but he's having a rock-solid season with a real good ERA. It'll be really interesting to see how he attacks his opposing lineup.
So striding forward now, Kevin Newman. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a swing and a miss for strike one, as that's how this new season of baseball will get underway.
First pitch, 4-10.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And the changeup is taken for a called third strike, and the leadoff man is gone to begin the ball game.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
First pitch on its way. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Frazier is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter. Dawson is there, 2 gone.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 10.
A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matty, if I could tell this lineup one thing, it would be let's get on this guy early. Day game in this ballpark, the sun starts glaring, starts getting later in the day, those shadows start creeping in right around the time that bullpen starts getting warmed up. Got to find a way to scratch a few across early.
Now the pitch. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. On to the bottom of the first now with no score. Jamison Taillon is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Matt, this guy is a big power arm. Former first-round draft pick by the Pittsburgh Pirates. And listen, he's what they look like. Big, strong guy. 3-pitch mix, 95 to 97 miles an hour with good life on his fastball. Overhand curveball and a straight changeup. The key to him, throwing strikes. If he's throwing strikes early, expect him to go deep into the game, and he could rack up a pile of strikeouts.
The 1-0 home.
Nope. 2 balls, no strikes.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Under this one is Polanco, and he's got it for the first out.
Batting second, the center fielder, Andre.
Stepping up now, Andre Dawson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the pitch. Dawson, a former Miami Marlin, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Batting third, the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
So stepping in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Now here's the pitch.
Ball.
Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him, and they've taken a 1-run lead.
Well, after a long winter and a grueling spring, everyone is anxious to get the season started, but to start it off with a home run, there's no better way to get your campaign underway. He was rounding the bases thinking, hey, this is going to be a good year.
To the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero.
The right fielder.
As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Good idea, but Vlad's not going for it. 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Now another one hit deep to left. Frazier retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. Second inning coming up. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Into the box now, Josh Bell. He'll get us started in the top of the second. first pitch of the at-bat on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1. 1-2.
Count is 1-2.
Now here's the pitch. And he got him.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Moran.
In now, Colin Moran. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. 1 out, nobody on. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
He loses him on ball 4.
Two ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you've worked the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Standing in, Gregory Polanco. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch. No balls and 1 strike. Moran leads off first with 1 away. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Polanco, or El Cafe as he's sometimes referred to. He's currently in the first year of a new 2-year contract. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Number 44.
At the plate now, Kevin Kramer, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
1-2.
A runner on first with 2 away. Base hit, and that's their first of the new campaign.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
And that'll bring up Eric Gonzalez. He'll roll over it and send it to shortstop. Throw on to first is in time, and that snuffs out the Bucco rally as the inning is over. Pirates strand a couple. They trail this one 1-0. Coming to the plate now, Gary Carter, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Gary Carter.
First delivery to him on the way.
That's outside.
The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one. Ground ball left side. He's got it. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Cliff Floyd.
Now to the plate, Cliff Floyd. Here's the first pitch to him. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. Smoke toward the hole. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. A flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away.
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing it that way.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. First pitch of the at-bat.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
Stepping in now, Kevin Newman. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. And there's out number 2.
Now had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. In now, Russell Martin will begin things here against Jamison Tyone.
The third baseman, Russell Martin.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
0-1.
Here's the pitch. Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Willie Adames.
So one away here with the bases empty. And up next will be Willie Adames. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty. One man out. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. So a solo shot here to left center field. First home run of the campaign for him, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
Into the box now, Jackie Robinson. He'll roll over it and send it to shortstop. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dealer, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Into the box, Andre Dawson, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
And there's ball one.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. It's going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
There goes the runner. In there, now the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Down the third baseline. Fielded cleanly. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. And definitely worth another look with our show track data. Great reaction from the hot corner to make the backhand stop, and then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that one. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Throw not nearly in time as he reaches it first. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. At the plate, Vladimir Guerrero, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hit on the ground out to short. While the throw pulls him off the bag. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Carter.
And the Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 pitch. Two men are on with 2 men out. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Reynolds is on the move for it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Expos are out in front here, 3-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Brian Reynolds. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. That's 1-0.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Down the line and fair. That's a hit. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And it's a good start to the inning for the Bucks. It's a leadoff double.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here, looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell. He swings and grounds it to short. And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily.
Now batting.
Up next for the Buccos, Colin Moran. He drew a walk his first time up. Has a look, now the pitch.
This is where, as a hitter, you need to slow your thinking. You know he's trying to get you a double play ball right here. You have to control the strike zone.
Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Weak grounder down the line at third, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Now batting, the right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
Now at the plate, Gregory Polanco. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Working for the punch out and the offering. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Standing in now, Kevin Kramer, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Now this pitch is lined into left center field. That's a base hit. And the runner from second is in to score.
Dan, you find yourself in trouble early, putting guys on base, but then you're able to wiggle out of it, get 2 quick outs. You think you're going to get your team off the field, and with 2 outs, you give up a run-scoring base hit.
You know what happens sometimes, Dero? You lose concentration. You find yourself in a tough spot. You get 2 outs. You think you're just almost out of it, and you lose concentration, and that might have been what happened in that case.
In now, Eric Gonzalez. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Two down, runners at first and second. And he falls behind 0-2. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on a couple of hits. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Expos on top 3-1. Now at the plate, Cliff Floyd. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
This is pulled into right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the 4th.
Yeah, definitely not the execution you're looking for to pull an outside breaking ball, but who cares? Next day's box score, that's a line drive.
So now to the plate, Hunter Renfroe, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Three to 1 is our score here in inning number 4. And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 0-2. Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
At the plate now, Russell Martin, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Bouncer up the middle. The second for 1. Over to Bell for the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Striding in, Willie Adames. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Great job by everyone involved right there. Executed a great pitch. Got the double play. But don't kid yourself. There's still a guy standing on third base. He still needs one more out.
Here's a fly ball. Well hit. On the move is Polanco. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
Into the box now, Jackie Robinson, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
It's really hard to match up this poor performance when you dive into the numbers. This guy's thrown over 80% of his first pitches for strikes, but he's going to need to have to clean his stuff up a little bit better and get the ball down in the strike zone.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. We played 4. It's now 4-1.
The catcher, Jacob Gong.
First pitch on its way. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Robinson onto the grass. He can't get there as it falls in.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
Into the box, Kevin Newman, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A 1-1 count to the Pirates leadoff hitter.
We've seen this before. Fastballs in, then breaking balls away. That's been his plan of attack throughout the first half of this game.
5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center, and that's going to fall for a base hit.
How frustrating is that, Dan? He tries to bury something in with 2 strikes, and this guy throws out a fillet of fish to the opposite field.
You know, sometimes you have to tip your cap. That inside-out swing as a pitcher, you think you've thrown a good pitch, but sometimes as a hitter, they put a good swing on it and still ends up for a base hit.
So here's Adam Frazier as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. And it's quickly 0-2. None out, runners at first and second. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. There's 1 on to first, and they get the double play.
The center fielder, number 10.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out, but the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Now at the plate, Brian Reynolds. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
0-1, here it comes. Breaking ball and a good one on the corner to make it 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Pirates leave 1, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Now in the box, Andre Dawson. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Center fielder, Andre Dawson.
First pitch of the at-bat. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Oh, and he leaves another pitch over the plate here. This one's sent high in the air out to deep left center field. And for the 3rd time this afternoon, he has surrendered a home run. It's a solo home run for the Hawk, Andre Dawson. First home run of the campaign for him as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch.
To the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Yes, he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The windup and the 0-1. And low, it's a ball and a strike.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
The 1-1 home. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Frazier arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
The batter, the right fielder, Vladimir Guerrero.
Into the box now, Vladimir Guerrero. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and Vlad's down on strikes for the second out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
In now, Gary Carter. As he'll send a ground ball down to third. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And the recovery will not be in time at first.